What you're about to see is an illustration of synchronized security. Here we have an imaginary perfect Sophos customer who has Sophos Central Endpoint Advanced installed. They have our InterceptX products layered on top, and in addition they're running safeguard file and folder encryption, and they're protecting their network with our XG firewall. And you'll see how all of these products work together. So the first thing to know about safeguard file and folder is by default everything is encrypted. So the moment our user generates a document, that is automatically encrypted, and you can see that by right clicking on the file or just simply looking at the icon. You'll see the padlock indicating that it's encrypted. Now here's our endpoint protection. You can see the big green tick there indicates that is working properly. In addition, this user is browsing the web and then going through our XG firewall. As well as processing this user's web browsing activity, the XG is also constantly receiving a security heartbeat from this device, indicating its health. And you can see that in the top right hand corner when we log into the XG, a big green number 2 there indicates we're receiving 2 healthy heartbeats, 1 coming off this device. Now I'm going to intentionally break stuff because I know that this user has a phishing attack sitting on their emails. So I'm going to open that up, and the user of course can't resist but open that document, and it's going to encourage them to enable macros, which is a terrible idea by the way, but users being users, they'll do it anyway. Turned out that was ransomware, but what you saw is InterceptX detecting that attack, shutting it down automatically, then changing the security heartbeat status over to red, which has taken the safeguard keys off the user, and it's now telling the firewall that we have a problem with this device, not just by IP address, but by username and also by host name. But more importantly, the system has gone into automatic lockdown mode. I put a rule in place to say with a red heartbeat you can't access the internet, and safeguard keys have been removed from this device as well, so it can't even access local documentation. And that situation will remain the same until the device is cleaned up. Now, because I used a test file, I will just need to do that manually. And as I do that, you'll see the safeguard keys come back, the security heartbeat status changes back to green, and that's being received at the firewall. So now we know this device is healthy again, we can automatically restore the user's workflow. If they want to go on back online, they are very welcome to do that. We've given them their keys back, so if they want to open sensitive documentation, again they can do that. But do bear in mind, all the time when this device was potentially compromised, all of those privileges were revoked. So that's the defense angle, but we can also use synchronized security to learn more about the attack chain. So here we have the root cause analysis aspect of InterceptX, and we can open up that attack and we can see very quickly that 19 business files were impacted as a result of the attack that you just saw. And by opening the visualization, we can see all of the processes and actors involved in this. And what we're really interested in is 2 key events. The first indicated by a little blue dot, that's our beacon event. That's the thing that Sophos detected as being malicious in nature. In this case, the Sophos tester executable was trying to encrypt the 19 files underneath it. Now, if we scroll up the attack chain just a little further, we can see a red dot which indicates the root cause. In this case, the root cause is WinWord. Do you remember open that Word document? Well, that's where everything else went wrong, and everything else you see around here are other processes being spawned in green, files being contacted in light blue, registry keys being dropped in mid blue, and network connection attempts happening in orange. Now all of this information is so useful when it comes to analysing the attack chain and the potential implications.